hearing things like moving around me. It sounded like something was just in the weeds behind me there for a second. Oh! Ow! Oh, what the hell?
Whew, okay, that changes things. I'm gonna change my tone here. That is very, very sad, guys. You've got legs, you can see the torso, the arms, and the head. That is my second body stain, guys.
Although they are uncommon, some urban explorers are so bold that they live stream their explorations in real time, allowing thousands of viewers to experience every decision, mistake, and moment of uncertainty alongside them. Unlike traditional uploads, there's no editing, no cuts, and no way to hide what happens. Tonight, we're exploring some of these urban exploration live streams that went horribly wrong. On September 6, 2024, YouTube channel Drizzy Edit uploaded footage featuring kick streamer Shuvi and several friends during a live-streamed exploration of an abandoned prison that quickly turned into a chaotic and dangerous situation. What began as a typical urban exploration stream soon shifted in tone once the group realized the scale and sensitivity of the location they had entered. Instead of turning back, they continued deeper into the site. As they tried to fully enter the facility, things quickly went wrong. A helicopter showed up above them, scanning the area, and not long after, police officers and search dogs arrived at the location.
Hands up! Don't send the dogs! Don't shoot! Don't shoot, cuz! Don't shoot, Jit.
With police now involved, the exploration quickly turned into a desperate attempt to escape as the group realized they were being tracked in real time. It seemed like a coordinated response, almost as if authorities were already expecting people to break in and were actively watching the area for trespassers. In the end, the group were arrested, bringing the broadcast to an abrupt and dramatic halt and turning the normal exploration into a serious legal encounter.
What's in your hands? You're gonna get it. Can I put it in my pocket? Yeah, drop it on the floor. Can I put it in my pocket? Yeah, drop it on the floor. Alright, come up to that. We're not gonna leave it back here, so don't worry, right?
On November 25th, 2023, the YouTube channel Ghost Theory documented their entry into an abandoned bungalow that felt more like a place frozen in time than a forgotten building. From the outside, the house looked neglected, but still intact, almost like whoever lived there had only recently left. Inside, that feeling became even stronger. The rooms were mostly untouched, with personal belongings still sitting where they had been left when the former resident Ron last lived there.
Tax disc from a car from 2008, but it's like I said, it's got like kind of old children's toys, and this is actually a remote control tank. That'd be amazing if that still worked. And what year is that from? They actually made it out of metal as well.
Wow.
I mean, that shows how old that is. These books look like they've been set up for urban exploring, but What's in here? Or is that the lid for that? Yeah. It's not an abandoned house without a Singer sewing machine, is it?
No. We get them in so many.
Cover that up. There's some stuff over there as well. Lots of baby pictures. Like old baby pictures. Well, as in, the pictures are of babies that are now old pictures, not old babies.
As they moved deeper through the property, the sense of unease grew. Family photographs remained on surfaces, household items sat undisturbed, and traces of an ordinary life lingered in a way that felt strangely intimate, as though the house had refused to let go of its past occupant.
That is creepy. I mean, clearly, the main bedroom before the gentleman was moved into the living room for care.
Yeah.
Oh look, I mean, old trunks. You've got these pictures as well. They actually seem very religious, and on that one especially. Wonder if there's one behind it that. Yeah. Okay. So I wonder if they were religious. Yeah.
What's that noise? Other than the M42 out there.
In an attempt to capture evidence of paranormal activity, the team set up an experiment they had not attempted in years. Several cameras were positioned throughout the house, deliberately left running in complete isolation as they went outside into the cold night air. The goal was simple: remove human presence and allow the house to reveal anything it might be hiding.
What even the hell makes a sound that loud? That isn't something living.
There's definitely not anybody here as well.
No, we know there's no one here. And no one can come in either. I mean, it was like being out here on my own. We're safe. Oh, well, why does it smell so different in here now?
Oh,
doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that's musky.
It smells, yeah, it smells like sweat and...
It's
That's
warm.
really odd.
It's warm in here.
Yeah. Like, we've been sat in here for a long time as well, and that did not... Well, one, hasn't been caused by us, and two, didn't smell like that earlier.
While they waited outside, the silence was broken by a sudden, sharp metallic crash from within the bungalow. The sound echoed through the structure with enough force to unsettle the team, immediately raising questions about what could be moving inside an otherwise empty space. Anxiety built as they remained outside, unable to see what had caused the disturbance. When they eventually returned to review the footage, they discovered that one of the cameras, previously balanced on a door handle, had fallen to the floor. At first, the timing and suddenness of the impact suggested something more than coincidence, feeding initial speculation of poltergeist activity.
It sounds like... What?
I'm not moving.
What do you mean you're not moving?
Look at the camera. Camera.
Oh,
It fell.
is it okay?
It's still recording. Should we play it back?
Yeah. Right, okay, let's just show what that was on. Right, it's not exactly the steadiest thing on earth. Okay, but that's been in here for an hour.
However, a closer look suggested a more realistic explanation. The way the device had been placed was unstable from the beginning, making its fall more likely caused by physics than anything supernatural. While the team believes the age of the bungalow played the biggest role, what remained strange and creepy was how a building like that still had electricity and even a freezer that was still running. On November 1st, 2025, a Halloween night exploration, led by Exploring with Bear, took place inside a huge abandoned building covered in near-total darkness, immediately creating a tense atmosphere for the paranormal livestream. From the moment he stepped inside, the place felt unsettling, with the silence repeatedly broken by distant banging noises and footsteps echoing from the floors below.
Some stupid ideas. This might be one of them. Let me turn you guys around for a minute. I brought, you know that creepy baby doll? I brought it here. Oh, what was that? What was that? Did you freaking hear that? That was underneath us.
Moving cautiously through the upper levels, Bear tried to stay focused, even as every creak in the building seemed to react to his movement. As the exploration went on, the atmosphere became even more unsettling. During a spirit box session, a distorted response appeared to ask, "Are you recording?" Almost immediately after, a loud, unexplained crash echoed through the entire structure.
That's one of the things I'm scared.
Are you recording?
Are you recording? Of course I'm recording. Oh, I know you guys heard that. Something just fell over there. I know you guys heard that right after I said, "Are you recording?"
The timing of the sound sent a visible shock through Bear, intensifying the already fragile sense of control he had over the environment. From that point onward, the building felt less like an abandoned location and more like a space actively responding to him. The tension kept building when Bear decided to make a risky climb toward the roof to get a view over the surrounding city. Even while he was going up, he couldn't fully focus. The structure felt unstable under him, and there was a constant worry that he might run into someone or something inside the building.
Yeah, deep breath. Yeah.
What had begun as an investigation gradually changed into a struggle with mounting fear and physical distress. Throughout the night, Bear's anxiety got worse, including nausea and a persistent sense of danger tied to reports of an aggressive individual known to roam the area with a baseball bat. That background fear mixed with everything happening inside the building until the whole experience became overwhelming. The breaking point came during another spirit box session when the device appeared to respond with aggressive, profane language directed at him.
I know you guys heard that. Something just fell over there. I know you guys heard that right after it said, "Are you recording?" Oh my goodness. It just said, "Are you recording?" and then something fell over. Oh, I got a billion chills right now. Oh, my
Open.
goodness, what did that just say? Open. Oh, I don't want nothing open. I don't want nothing open. I wasn't trying to open nothing. Oh my goodness.
Relative.
Are you recording? And then, oh, what was that?
I protect this place.
I protect this place, it says. Oh my goodness. And Brandon leaking crap in his pants. And look at what it said.
No, get out.
Listen, movement. There's just movement in here at the same time it said that.
Combined with the lingering noises and the growing suspicion that he was not alone in the structure, Bear quickly began packing up his equipment, abandoning the remaining investigation in a state of heightened panic. On February 27, 2026, popular urban explorer Urbex Hill documented a tense and unsettling investigation inside a vast, echoing structure that immediately sets an uneasy tone. From the moment he enters, there is a persistent sense that the building is not entirely empty, with the explorer repeatedly reacting to distant noises and subtle movements that suggest he may not be alone within the space.
Look, y'all, one bar left. This thing will end up in here, and that's not gonna be cool. Let me turn the camera light on already, just in case. I could see that happening to me. Once that light dies, y'all, that might be it for tonight. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate that. I really do. Alright, I'm not gonna go over there yet because I'm pretty sure somebody's over there. So I'm gonna go this way, just in case.
As the exploration continued, the atmosphere felt heavier and more oppressive. At different moments, sounds of shifting materials and unexplained movement echoed through the building, making it seem like something, or someone, might still be inside certain parts of the structure.
Alright, y'all. I'm gonna stop calling out these super chats for a minute because I'm hearing something. So I'm gonna be quiet, okay?
This unease becomes more clearer when he begins to encounter personal items scattered throughout the site, including discarded sneakers and other belongings that strongly suggest recent human presence rather than total abandonment.
Dude, somebody's in here. What the is that? Hello? Yo, what? How's quality, guys?
The situation is made worse by a series of practical and technical problems that steadily increase the risk. Equipment starts to fail during the exploration, with dying batteries and unstable lighting cutting into the footage at the worst possible moments. This leaves brief stretches of complete darkness, adding even more uncertainty to an already dangerous situation.
It's good, good. Thank you. I got my light back. Oh, it's about to damn it die. Did you guys see that? Yo. What? Now it's at 2%. Dude, I know the live stream just caught that. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. 1 minute the battery's good, then the next minute it's about to. Maybe this place is haunted. Not even trying to be funny, like, yes, I mean, y'all saw it for yourself.
At the same time, the physical condition of the building adds another layer of danger, with weakened staircases, unstable ladders, and decaying structures that force him to move cautiously to avoid injury.
And also, I gotta be careful with that ladder, dude. One of those rungs feel like they're about to, like, snap. Seriously. One of those are gonna snap. Hopefully it doesn't snap when I gotta climb back down it. I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, that's true. Cold does affect the battery. But you gotta remember, like, I got out of a hot car straight to recording. I think the battery was warm enough. Yeah, I don't know who bent those rails.
Access also proves increasingly difficult, as newly installed fences, locks, and barriers repeatedly obstruct his intended route through the property. These issues don't just slow down the exploration, they also add to the feeling that parts of the building may have been recently accessed or are still being used. That idea makes Urbex even more unsure about who, if anyone, might be nearby and watching from the shadows.
Yo, that's fenced off now. It would roll back, right? Alright. Damn, dude. Yo, they are locking everything down. This is crazy. There's 2 places in one night locked.
By the later stages of the investigation, the tension shifts from the environment to Urbex Hill's mental strain. He becomes more worried about running into hostile people inside the building, and also about being tracked or identified through his live stream audience. That mix of fears keeps him constantly on edge, turning the exploration into something far more stressful than planned.
Oh my God. Somebody's trying to come in the building right now. I don't know who that is, but
On October 1st, 2025, Angelo documented a tense and increasingly hostile solo paranormal investigation inside what he calls his demon house, a decaying farmhouse long linked to reports of strange and unsettling activity. From the start, the place feels heavy and unwelcoming, prompting him to light a small bonfire outside just to steady himself before going back inside. Even then, the house seems to carry a presence that makes it hard to stay in for long. As the night goes on, the activity inside the property becomes more frequent and more intense. Angelo reports unexplained metallic noises, low growls, and sudden disturbances that seem to move through the house without any clear source.
And the weeds here are so overgrown now. Incredible. Okay, that was it again. What is that? Scared me. I'm a little on edge. Usually not that terrified from this place, but something is going on tonight and it's not normal. Definitely not normal. For a sec I thought I saw something move in there. Okay, I think we need to go check the barn. There might actually be somebody in there. Yeah, let's go check the barn. I still can't figure out what the heck that,
What starts as passive observation gradually shifts into something more aggressive, with Angelo claiming direct physical interactions, including being pushed and struck by an unseen force deep within the building.
Something just, like, touched my elbow. I felt that. What was that? Just kind of want to take a quick peek. Oh, there's like nothing here. Ah! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh, what the hell? What the was that? Something just pushed me. Oh! What the guys, like, something just pushed me like right into this thing. Ow! What? I don't even know what the hell that just said right now. What the Okay.
The atmosphere becomes more destabilizing as the environment seems to react to his presence in real time. Angelo begins to experience sudden waves of dizziness and nausea, forcing him to stop multiple times and making it harder for him to continue the investigation. His attempts to communicate through spirit box sessions only make things more unsettling. The device produces fragmented responses, including mentions of bodies below, demon, and abhorrence. Each phrase adds to the growing feeling that the location is not just abandoned, but actively hostile.
Kinda. It seems like you definitely want to talk tonight. Whoa. Okay, that's not good. Is that what's here right now? A demon?
Crying.
Is someone crying?
I like the woods.
Same. Oh no, I think my fire went out.
God protect this place. Trees.
There's like something very dark. Oh, I think that's just a garbage bag. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Oh, whoa. Okay, now I got some questions, but let's try and get let's try and get this fire going again real quick. Yeah, we definitely didn't have enough coals in there. Are there bodies on this property? It's something I've always wondered. Like, are there bodies like buried on the property? Something just growled from in there. What was that?
Dance.
Dance? Are you dancing? As you can hear, there are wasps already kind of roaming around in here.
As the investigation continues, the activity escalates from unsettling phenomena to overt physical disruption. A heavy door suddenly collapses without warning, marking a clear turning point in the night.
No way. Are you kidding me right now? So I'm pretty sure this one was the closet door, or pantry, or whatever. But that one was standing like up like that. There's no way that would have fallen. I mean, it could have fallen, I guess, if this one was leaning up on it. But there's no way. Whoa. Okay, what did that?
At this stage, Angelo is visibly overwhelmed, both physically drained and psychologically shaken, as the experiences push the situation beyond what he can reasonably manage.
Let's get out of here. Oh, man. Okay. I'm feeling like way dizzier at the moment. I don't know what's happening, but I'm not liking it. If there's something doing that, you can't follow me home. I know you like to stay here for some reason. I don't even know why that is, but I don't know. Suggest me something, guys. Should I call a priest? I mean, for an abandoned house? Really? Maybe we could try it and see what happens, but if I can get somebody who's willing to come and at least bless the house.
On July 11th, 2018, YouTuber King of Bongo documented a tense and increasingly disorienting descent into the Paris catacombs, beginning with a structured visit through the legal, guided sections of the underground network.
What is up, guys? So today I've decided to hit up the Paris catacombs. Unfortunately, I'm only going to go to the illegal ones for now, because I don't have enough information on the illegal ones yet, but it should be decent anyways.
The early stages of the exploration were controlled and orderly before he shifted focus toward the restricted tunnels hidden beyond the approved route. Equipped with maps and informal guidance from a local contact named Keith, he entered the off-limits sections with confidence, expecting a manageable extension of the tour.
We have found the bones. Wow. It's pretty insane to think that each of these would have once been an individual person. There's so many more bones down here than I thought there would be, but I guess there are like 6 million people buried down here. The way the bones are laid out down here is amazing. Some parts just feel like a giant jigsaw puzzle. That skull is pretty creepy.
That sense of control quickly falls apart once he moves into the restricted areas. At first, he meets a small group of local explorers who give him a brief walkthrough of the first chamber. But once he separates from them, things start to feel disorienting and unclear, and the situation begins to spiral.
We are in the Paris catacombs. Once I got to the entrance, I got speaking to a group of people who were also heading in. They were going to embark on an overnight explore, but opted to take me part of the way in to the first room. Once we arrived, they gave me directions to head back, and this is where things went from good to bad. So guys, I just got a tour of the first room and now I'm heading back. I didn't film too much because many people down here hate tourists filming, so I didn't want to cause any trouble. Anyway, the guys I was with were so helpful and they gave me directions back, so yeah, hopefully it won't be too difficult.
Communication barriers and unclear instructions made navigation difficult, while the maps he relied on proved unreliable in a constantly shifting underground system affected by collapses and blocked passages.
There are chambers everywhere. It turned out I was wrong about it being easy, as just 10 minutes in, I realised I was slightly lost. So, I know the exit is down there somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure where. Although the group had given me instructions, there were quite a few errors in the translation which didn't make any sense, and the maps that I had been given were invalid in certain sections due to recent collapses and blocked off tunnels.
What was supposed to be a brief 30-minute detour soon expanded into a prolonged and disorienting 3-hour struggle through an immense network of dark tunnels.
Right, so I've just recognised some markings on the wall that I saw on the way in, about 2 or 3 minutes in. So we are super close, guys, but we're not there yet. I think that's where I need to go. Guys, I'm pretty certain that's the exit. After all this searching. Guys, we've made it out.
Eventually, after hours of wandering and relying on fragments of memory from earlier in the descent, he began to recognize familiar landmarks from the initial stages of the journey. That small breakthrough provided the direction needed to retrace a path toward the surface. After a drawn-out and mentally exhausting ordeal lasting roughly 3.5 hours, he finally located the exit, emerging from the tunnels after narrowly avoiding a prolonged entrapment underground.
So guys, I'm out now, and it feels amazing. I legit thought I was going to be like stuck in there overnight because it was pitch black. I didn't know where I was, I couldn't see much. And to top it off, the batteries in my torches were slowly beginning to freeze. It wasn't looking good for me, but I genuinely say that was one of the craziest moments of my life. And it's not something I'll forget in a long time.
On May 16, 2020, Russian YouTuber Sergei Ognev recorded a solo midnight exploration of an abandoned maternity hospital in Moscow during a period of strict self-isolation. Armed with a newly purchased camera and feeling increasingly uneasy, he stepped into the decaying building with the goal of capturing footage in a place long closed off from public access.
А когда ты один приходишь, тем более спустя полгода, это совершенно другое. Вот этого, прошу вас, кстати, не было. Дверь тут. Охренеть, стрёмный звук. Посмотрите, даже есть какой-то паспорт. А, это медицинская книжка. Чья-то медицинская книжка, женщина какой-то. Понятное дело, что здесь все это сохранилось женское, так как это роддом. Такая тема.
Inside, the hospital reveals itself as a frozen remnant of its former purpose. As Sergei moves through dim corridors and deteriorating rooms, he encounters scattered medical documents and abandoned records that hint at the lives once tied to the building. As the exploration continues, the atmosphere shifts from eerie stillness to psychological strain. Sergei begins to feel an increasingly strong feeling of being observed, an unease that slowly took away his initial confidence. Strange sounds and subtle movements within the darkness intensify his discomfort, making it difficult to distinguish between environmental noise and something more deliberate.
Похоже, что я тут не один. Либо мне уже от страха это мерещится, либо здесь действительно кто-то ходит на этаже выше. Бомжи здесь вряд ли будут, потому что здесь есть охрана, которая дальше.
Фух, знаете, мне спокойнее, когда я говорю в полный голос, хотя уже голос немного дрожит, как-то уже не до смеха. Меня больше интересует, конечно, откуда этот звук был. И я надеюсь, действительно, что мне это показалось. Причем весь прикол в том, что когда ты идешь и видишь эти открытые двери, ты не знаешь, кто за ними может скрываться. Погнали. Ребят, это уже реально не прикол.
Я думаю, что стоит валить.
Эй! Бля. Честно, да, сука, обосрался. Но это, блядь, уже не смешно, нихуя.
The situation gets worse as the isolation starts to heighten his fear. He can't figure out where the disturbances are coming from, and panic slowly builds. Every sound begins to feel deliberate, like it's being made for him. The darkness and silence in the building stop feeling neutral. Instead, they feel heavy, trapping him in a constant cycle of waiting, fear, and dread.
Я его услышал, кажется. Знаете, что самое страшное, ребята? Вот реально без шуток, если... Я, конечно, не хочу нагнетать обстановку, но мне кажется, то, что... Это явно не школьник, это может быть какой-то чертов псих или охранник. Вы видите, я хожу с фонариком. На земле много осколков, всякие лавочки, двери валяются. А он ходит без фонаря. Я ни разу еще его свет не увидел. И от этого мне не очень весело. Но я слышал отчетливо, что это был человек.
Over the course of nearly 40 minutes, paranoia takes hold as he repeatedly attempts to reach his friend Anton for reassurance or support. However, the lack of response only deepens his sense of isolation. At one point, he even considers escaping through a small basement window.
В общем, ребята, такое дело. Я уже сижу здесь около 40 минут и пытаюсь хоть кому-нибудь позвонить. Вроде звуки прекратились, но все равно, ребята, знаете, очень психологически стрёмно отсюда выйти, потому что ты не знаешь, кто это и что ему от тебя надо. Сейчас позвоню Антону. Может, Антон сможет хотя бы внешне приехать посмотреть периметр. Одному мне очень стрёмно отсюда выбираться.
Абонент недоступен. Оставьте сообщение после сигнала.
Черт. Антоха, если смотришь это видео, включай почаще телефон.
The tension reaches its peak as unexplained noises keep echoing through the hospital. Sergei becomes more and more unsure of what he's dealing with. He can't tell if someone is hiding nearby and playing a prank, if he's just misreading the sounds of an old decaying building, or if something far more disturbing is moving around in the dark. On November 14th, 2021, the YouTube channel Freaktography released a video documenting an exploration of an abandoned home that initially appears to be another routine urban investigation. The journey begins in what seems to be a long-forgotten dining room where remnants of a previous life still linger.
As you'll see as we go through, pretty much everything is still in the house. Just sadly, a lot of it has been quite tossed around. So here you've got a china cabinet with some glassware inside it still. Looks to me like it was an elderly person's house or an elderly couple's house. As we go in here towards the kitchen, you will see that up in the cupboards, there's still all kinds of stuff. Everything's left behind. Everything's still nice and put in place. But look at the brown going on this glassware here, how old it is. Like it's been here for a very, very, very long time. There's a mannequin head here. So let's bring her up and she can join us for this explore. Nothing creepy about that at all, right guys?
From there, the explorer moves through a cluttered kitchen and surrounding spaces, observing dusty glassware and everyday items left behind as though time simply stopped rather than the house being deliberately cleared.
Into the kitchen. It's very full. There's a lot of black mold on the walls here, so I will be being careful with my breathing. There's a lot of black mold in here, guys. Place is just tossed. There's so much stuff everywhere.
At first, the atmosphere feels familiar to typical urban exploration. However, this tone shifts sharply when the explorer recognizes the property from earlier reports tied to a tragic incident.
I just realized where we are. I just realized what house we're in. And I had no idea, guys. Whew, okay, that changes things. I'm going to change my tone here. Guys, this is a body stain. Somebody passed away right here.
The discovery reframes everything, turning what had been casual observation into something far more personal and unsettling. In particular, he identifies a stain on the floor marking the place where an elderly woman had fallen and died alone, a detail that immediately alters the emotional weight of the entire visit.
And, well, I didn't expect that. Okay. You guys have probably seen this. Some other explorers have been here in the past and have posted some photos of this in this video. But unfortunately, yes, I believe it was an old woman who fell here and passed away on the floor. And see what I can dig up in terms of information without giving away too much. But yeah, that changes things. That changes my whole mood of this house. Realizing that this is that house. So, I don't want to step on that. Let me just move over here and take a step over.
From that point onward, the exploration becomes less about discovery and more about reflection. The realization of what occurred in the home casts a somber tone over every room he enters. Spaces that might otherwise have been simply abandoned now feel deeply human, filled with the absence of someone whose life ended in isolation.
That is very, very sad, guys. You've got legs, you can see the torso, the arms, and the head. That is my second body stain, guys. My second body stain. There's a wig right there. So I'm not going to step on it, but there's a room here. Oh my god, it's full. The bed, it's like everything that was ever in a closet has just been tossed onto this bed here. Oh, man. Okay, let's move on in here. Okay. kinds of clothes there hanging still.
By the end of the video, the tone shifts away from curiosity and into reflection, turning the experience into a reminder of community awareness and the importance of checking on vulnerable people before isolation leads to tragedy. On June 24, 2020, YouTuber D Menace set out alone into an abandoned building in Germany, driven by curiosity and the thrill of exploring an unknown and decaying environment.
I found another unique place here in Germany. It's an abandoned malt factory that's been abandoned from 1991. There's been some rumors about some satanic cults inside, and I know from some German forums that even the police got involved into this kind of stuff. So mainly this place is gonna be quite interesting. I hope for the best.
From the outset, the structure carries an unusual stillness, with the explorer noting details such as the oddly clean walkways and the striking absence of birds or any visible signs of natural activity, all of which contribute to an uneasy, almost unnatural atmosphere.
I'm treating it right. It's crumbling away, everything is in ruins. And it looks really interesting from the outside. I can assure you, from the inside it's going to be magnificent. Strange because you can see the walkway here is pretty clear, so a lot of people coming here, maybe even cars. Yo, it's huge. You can see entrance there.
As he moves deeper into the building, the sense of tension gradually builds. The silence feels deliberate, and every corridor appears more isolated than the last, reinforcing the impression that the space is not simply abandoned in the usual sense. What begins as a routine solo exploration slowly takes on a more unsettling tone as he continues through the deteriorating interior.
I can see the stairs up, so basically there's need to be stairs down. And I think I reached a really dangerous and scary part here because it's starting to feel and look exactly like in Silent Hill. Who the hell will go to this place to chill? Because in German it's written here that raise your legs and chill. Who's gonna chill here? I think we have reached Silent Hill. Just take a look at this. It's scary as hell. It's like that part that the madness is starting to cover up all the building. But what is this place? It's rotten to the core. I think this is actually a bowling place. Yeah, I'm walking right now in a bowling place, and people have been playing bowling here. This is apparently the machine that's been taking all the balls all the way up. You can see it. This is what the ball been hanging on.
The situation changes abruptly around the midpoint of the exploration when, while carefully navigating through the structure, he is suddenly confronted by an unexpected figure and physically attacked.
He heard me. Guys, we're gonna make a first encounter. This is the last thing that I wanted to happen here. Good. Chill out, man. Everything is fine. English, yeah, English. What the f***, man? What's happening?
I'm discovering here. I'm so scared of you, so just telling you right now.
Why didn't you say something?
Because I just heard and I was scared.
It's good to listen to speak in English. Let me hold my camera for a moment.
The encounter is immediate and chaotic, instantly breaking the flow of the investigation. However, the confrontation takes a surprising turn when the attacker identifies himself as John, a fellow urban explorer, rather than a hostile intruder. This revelation quickly diffuses the situation, replacing tension with cautious understanding.
Holy man. What the hell?
You scared me. It was just, I don't know who's rummaging around here, so could have been dangerous for me.
So we're good.
We're good.
Everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
God damn. I'm making just videos here, so everything is fine. I'm just making videos. I have a YouTube channel. I'm just doing some stuff here.
Just into discovering like abandoned places like this, and yeah, so it's okay. I'm cool.
Okay.
Instead of parting ways, the two decide to continue the exploration together, turning what could have been a dangerous misunderstanding into an unlikely partnership. On May 8, 2026, Leon, Brian, and Oscar, known as LBO Abandoned, recorded a high-risk entry into an abandoned leisure center in the United Kingdom. The location immediately created tension due to how exposed it was and how easily they could be seen. From the beginning, the focus wasn't just exploration, but caution. Passing cars and nearby residents repeatedly forced the group to stop and hide, interrupting their attempts to get inside and raising the overall sense of urgency.
Hey Brian, you're going to take this, because I'm prepared to get through the ladder. It's quite prickly, by the way, Leon.
Oi, Oscar. Tell me if this isn't a solid plan, but they can't see us here. If we climb up there and over it, and then, once we've climbed over it, we just leg it behind the building.
So what are you suggesting?
So we put the ladder up there.
Yeah.
We climb over that, because they can't see us from back there.
Yeah.
And then once we've climbed over, we literally just leg it once we're past the fence.
Yeah. Or we're hopping there and running around.
Oi, it's now or never.
Alright, hurry up. Oi, hurry up.
Quick, Leon, hurry up.
Once they finally manage to enter the structure, the atmosphere shifts noticeably. The interior of the leisure center is huge, decaying, and maze-like. What starts as anticipation slowly turns into unease as they begin noticing signs that the building may not be completely empty.
It's my wonderwall.
Right, now we have to blur that.
Oh no, to be fair though, this was probably quite a sick swimming pool.
Yeah.
Because like, you've got your like jacuzzi stuff.
It's still got water in it.
Like bro, that is a massive jacuzzi.
I don't know about you lot, but I'm going for a swim. They're like saunas and stuff. I'm going in. Are you not coming in?
No, man.
It's lovely weather, bro. Lovely weather for an outside pool. On the video there was slides, but I think that was a different place.
Nah, but can I just say it?
Among the most unsettling discoveries is a room filled with ball pit balls, an oddly preserved and out-of-place feature that feels disconnected from the surrounding decay and raises further questions about recent activity.
You committed the sin, though. Huh? You committed the sin.
Adrian Flux was here.
Oh, cheers, pal.
That's company, mate.
Yeah. Oh, this is nice.
Where are we? This is not where we went through.
Oasis birthday party?
Wait. This is not where we were.
Gemma's birthday party?
Wait, I'm not being funny here. This is not where we were.
No.
There's so many ball pit balls everywhere.
There's someone in there. There's someone in there. Oh, I'm being dead serious. There's someone in there. I'm not.
Oh, my reflection scared the shit out of myself.
No, be quiet for a second. I heard breathing. That might have been us because the echo through there.
Hello? Yeah. Speaking of, hold your piece. Hi, Leon.
Hello.
Why is he such an idiot?
Nice. He wants
You hear
content.
the voice and then
He wants content, bro.
As they continue deeper inside, the tension escalates sharply. Unexplained noises and what sounds like breathing echo through the structure, creating the strong impression that other individuals may be present within the building.
Any kids? Feel mate. Say hello.
Wait, what is that?
What?
Shine your bright. Shine your torch. That door went.
Did it? Yeah, let's go. Someone in there.
We all heard it though.
I can't help it.
Like, that is the first time we've all heard something at the same time.
Yeah.
Do you hear that door?
Dillian Walker's gay, by the way.
Fuck.
Well, if there's anyone here, we are just explorers. We're just kind of like having a look about.
Just chill guys.
Yeah. One's a paedophile, but he's like a chill one.
Why are we going through this way? That's the women's. That's the women's, mate.
No, I can't go through that. It's rude.
Wait, cameraman, you can't.
This perceived presence triggers growing paranoia among the group, shifting their mindset from exploration to self-preservation. With uncertainty mounting and the environment feeling increasingly unsafe, the trio abandon any plans to explore the upper levels. The mission quickly devolves into a hurried retreat through the lower sections of the facility.